you ever imagined making billions without even leaving the comfort of your bedroom? It sounds impossible, but in the new era of solo entrepreneurs, this is more than just a reality. It's a silent revolution. Let me share a secret that many of the most successful entrepreneurs have discovered. The key to reaching this level of prosperity isn't just about innovative financial strategies, but the powerful alliance between faith and a prosperous mindset. In this video, we're going to dive deep into how these two forces can completely transform your financial life, giving you the opportunity to thrive like never before. If you're searching for the path to true abundance, what you're about to see might just be the missing piece to your puzzle. Picture this: you, sitting in the comfort of your bedroom, building a fortune without ever stepping outside. This is the new reality for thousands of solo entrepreneurs in the United States, and it could be yours too. The digital age has revolutionized the way we do business, but there's a secret behind those who truly thrive in this environment. It's not just about technical skills or digital platforms. It's about aligning a prosperous mindset with the power of faith. Yes, faith, one of the most powerful tools anyone can have, is the common denominator among many of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, even if they don't always speak about it openly. In this context, faith goes beyond simple religious belief. It involves firmly believing in a better future, even when current circumstances suggest otherwise. For solo entrepreneurs, this faith acts as the fuel that keeps them focused, persistent, and resilient in the face of challenges. And when it's combined with a prosperous mindset, meaning a vision of abundance and continuous growth, it creates a powerful synergy. The first step on this journey, however, begins internally, in the mind of the individual who dares to believe that success is already on its way. This vision shapes not only their business, but their personal life as well, redefining what's possible to achieve, even with limited resources. In the United States, the landscape is ripe for these entrepreneurs, especially with the rise of platforms like Shopify, Amazon, and countless others that allow anyone to start a digital business with minimal investment. However, what sets apart those who make billions from those who fall short is the belief that prosperity is for everyone, not just for a select few. Many of these business titans started exactly like you, in a modest space with a simple idea and an unshakable faith that success was only a matter of time. The scarcity mindset, which tells us there's only room for a few, must be replaced by an abundance mindset where you see yourself as part of the flow of wealth. This is where faith becomes a key factor. The Bible teaches us that everything is possible for one who believes, Mark 9:23, and this truth resonates powerfully in the world of business. It's not just about faith in God, but also faith in one's own potential. When an entrepreneur truly believes in their ability to prosper, they begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and solutions where others encounter barriers. This shift in perspective can be the difference between staying stuck or moving forward on the path to success. Now that we understand the importance of faith and a prosperous mindset, let's explore how this manifests in practice, especially for solo entrepreneurs. In the United States, many individuals are discovering that faith not only helps them stay focused on their goals, but also face uncertainties with greater peace of mind. In any entrepreneurial journey, challenges are inevitable: financial setbacks, market failures, doubts about the right path to follow. However, those who have faith, whether in their vision or a higher purpose, find an inner strength that helps them overcome these obstacles more easily. This faith translates into the ability to keep going, even when everything seems to be working against them. Secondly, a prosperous mindset plays a crucial role in shaping the daily behaviors and decisions of these entrepreneurs. Contrary to popular belief, this mindset isn't just about expecting good things to happen. It's about taking consistent action that aligns their thoughts with their efforts. People with an abundance mindset understand that failure is part of the growth process. They don't shy away from risks, but embrace them, knowing that each attempt is an opportunity to learn. These individuals possess an extraordinary ability to find value in everything, even in the most challenging experiences. Moreover, technology has opened up an unprecedented window of opportunity for anyone looking to start a business from home. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok allow anyone to build a global audience and turn their knowledge into a substantial source of income. This means that the initial cost of starting a business is incredibly low, and the earning potential is virtually unlimited. However, it takes more than just being online. It requires vision and strategy. And this is where the prosperous mindset comes into play once again. Instead of seeing obstacles, entrepreneurs who adopt this outlook see endless possibilities. They recognize that the digital world is vast and are willing to adapt to its constant changes, always with the confidence that their moment of growth is just around the corner. Finally, this alliance between faith and a prosperous mindset creates a virtuous cycle. Faith fuels resilience, the abundance mindset drives action, and results begin to appear. When you start to see progress, whether it's a small increase in sales or positive feedback from customers, your faith and vision grow stronger. This, in turn, generates more action, more persistence, and consequently more results. It's like a snowball that gains more momentum and strength as it rolls. Successful entrepreneurs in the United States, like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, exemplify this on a grand scale. They started with faith in an idea and a vision of prosperity that propelled them forward, even in the face of countless challenges. As you continue your entrepreneurial journey from the comfort of your home, one of the greatest challenges will be balancing the grand vision you hold with the daily realities you face. Many solo entrepreneurs struggle when their faith starts to waver and their prosperous mindset is put to the test. This often happens when results don't come as quickly as expected. However, it's precisely in these moments that your faith needs to be stronger than ever. The biblical concept of reaping what you sow applies directly here. Often, the fruits of your labor take time to materialize, but that doesn't mean growth isn't happening. Faith is what keeps you grounded during this period of waiting. On the other hand, a prosperous mindset requires that you continue to see opportunities instead of obstacles. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the market is oversaturated, that you don't have the same resources or connections as other entrepreneurs, or that you simply weren't born lucky. However, a prosperous mindset redirects these negative thoughts and focuses on creative solutions. A great example of this is how many solo entrepreneurs in the United States use what they already have to generate value. With just a smartphone and internet access, you can create relevant content, launch digital products, and eventually build a billion-dollar empire, just as many others have done. Additionally, it's crucial to understand that a prosperous mindset doesn't mean denying reality or living in a fantasy world. On the contrary, it's about being fully aware of the challenges but choosing to focus on solutions. For instance, one of the greatest secrets of successful entrepreneurs is their ability to view failures and criticism as opportunities for growth. Rather than being discouraged by negative comments or initial setbacks, they use them as fuel to continuously improve their products and services. The Bible teaches us, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Proverbs 16:1. This means that even if we have a clear vision and plan for our success, we must trust that the challenges we face along the way are part of our personal and professional development. Finally, faith plays an important role in keeping us humble. When success eventually arrives, it's easy to fall into the trap of pride and forget the foundations that got us there. Maintaining humility, recognizing that we are part of something greater, and understanding that our prosperity, whether material or spiritual, is a blessing, helps ensure that our journey remains prosperous in the long term. Great entrepreneurs, even after reaching the top, stay grounded and keep their eyes on the higher purpose that guided them from the beginning. This is the true mark of lasting success. One of the most powerful lessons that faith and a prosperous mindset teach is the importance of visualizing success before it even materializes. Great entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk, for instance, were masters at seeing the future before it became real. They believed in their projects with an almost supernatural intensity, even when no one else did. For you, as a solo entrepreneur, this practice of visualizing success can be the difference between stagnation and exponential growth. But this visualization isn't a fantasy exercise. It's deep mental work that aligns your mind with the opportunities around you. It's about seeing what doesn't yet exist physically, but is already real in your mind and heart. Visualization is part of practicing a prosperous mindset because it helps keep you focused on your long-term goals, even in the face of challenges. Successful entrepreneurs engage in this exercise daily, imagining their businesses thriving, reaching new people, and creating a global impact. Faith comes into play here, as it keeps this visualization alive even when external signs seem discouraging. After all, as Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." As you cultivate this vision, you begin to recognize new opportunities and make decisions that bring you closer to that future, which is already formed in your mind. Along with visualization, consistency is another key piece of this puzzle. Many solo entrepreneurs make the mistake of abandoning their projects at the first sign of difficulty, believing that if success wasn't immediate, then the idea must not have been valuable. However, the true secret of those who build fortunes lies in persistence. The difference between those who reach the top and those who give up often isn't in the quality of the idea, but in the willingness to keep trying, adjusting, and learning from mistakes. A prosperous mindset understands that failure is part of the process. Every no you receive, every door that closes, is preparation for the next level of success. Persisting with faith means believing that the final outcome is already guaranteed, even if the journey is tough. Finally, this practice of visualization and persistence creates a kind of magnet for opportunities. When your mind is aligned with a vision of abundance, you begin to attract the right people, the right resources, and the necessary connections for your business to prosper. This may sound mystical, but many successful entrepreneurs in the United States report how, when they align their actions and thoughts with their vision of success, unexpected opportunities started to appear. This aligns with the spiritual principle of sowing and reaping. You plant faith, nurture persistence, and in time, you harvest the fruits of your dedication. The secret, therefore, is not just working hard, but working with faith and a clear vision of the future. As your solo entrepreneurial journey progresses, another fundamental pillar stands out: discipline. Faith and a prosperous mindset need a solid foundation of discipline to manifest in concrete actions. Without discipline, even the strongest belief or the grandest vision can get lost in procrastination and a lack of focus. One of the biggest challenges entrepreneurs face, especially when working from home, is maintaining a consistent rhythm. The freedom of being your own boss can often become an obstacle if there isn't a disciplined structure supporting your daily actions. In the United States, successful solo entrepreneurs implement strict routines to ensure that their vision for the future is nurtured every day with focused work. Discipline manifests itself in many ways: waking up early, following a schedule, setting clear goals, and, most importantly, staying true to your purpose even when no one is watching. This last point is crucial. When you work alone, there are no bosses or supervisors to hold you accountable, and this can easily lead to self-sabotage. However, entrepreneurs who align their faith with a prosperous mindset know they are working not just for the present, but for a greater future. They understand that every small task, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a building block in the construction of something grand. As Jesus said in Luke 16:10, "Whoever is faithful with very little will also be faithful with much." This truth directly applies to entrepreneurship. If you are disciplined in your small daily actions, you will be prepared to handle success on a larger scale. Moreover, discipline is what transforms a good idea into a viable business. Millions of people have great business ideas every day, but only a small fraction manage to turn those ideas into successful ventures. Why? Most give up before seeing results. With discipline, however, you remain focused on the long term and understand that sustainable success doesn't come from a single lucky break, but from a consistent series of efforts. For solo entrepreneurs, this means continuing to work on your project, even when the initial results are small. Over time, these efforts accumulate and create a solid foundation that can eventually lead to billions in revenue, as many have already achieved. Finally, discipline is deeply connected to self-confidence and trust in the process. When you are disciplined, you start to trust that your efforts will bear fruit, even if you don't see them yet. This reinforces your faith, which in turn fuels your prosperous mindset, creating a positive cycle. Entrepreneurs like Mark Zuckerberg and other Silicon Valley giants are known for their relentless focus on their goals. For them, success wasn't an accident, but the result of years of discipline, focus, and consistent work. This is the essence of what makes it possible to generate billions without leaving home. The combination of faith, a prosperous mindset, and discipline, working together to create a lasting path to success. Another crucial aspect that strengthens the union between faith, a prosperous mindset, and discipline is the ability to build strong relationships, even in a virtual environment. When we talk about running a business from home, it may seem like solitary work, but in reality, the success of solo entrepreneurs depends largely on the connections they establish. In the United States, many business giants who started in their bedrooms or garages, like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, had to learn how to leverage their networks strategically to grow. Here, faith also plays an important role, as believing in your vision and the value you bring to the world opens doors to connections you may have never imagined. A solo entrepreneur with a prosperous mindset doesn't see others as competitors, but as potential allies. They understand that collaboration can multiply their results. In this scenario, platforms like LinkedIn, online networking groups, and even broader social media like Instagram and Twitter offer opportunities to forge bonds with people who can contribute to their business, whether through knowledge, investment, or strategic partnerships. An abundance mindset allows you to see these collaborative opportunities rather than fearing competition. Faith in a higher purpose enables these partnerships to flourish, as you understand there is room for everyone to prosper. Another key factor is that building strong relationships with customers is just as important as networking. Entrepreneurs working solo without a physical support team heavily rely on a loyal customer base to sustain and scale their businesses. To achieve this, it's essential to have a clear vision of the value you offer and how it can impact the lives of others. Successful entrepreneurs know that customer relationships go beyond simple financial transactions. They involve creating an experience that fosters trust and loyalty. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 11 verse 25, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." By applying this principle, you understand that the more value you offer genuinely, the more return you will receive. Lastly, it's important to remember that even in the digital environment, trust and reputation are built on authenticity and integrity. Staying true to your values and principles, even when tempted by shortcuts, is what ensures your business remains sustainable in the long term. Social media and other digital platforms can rapidly amplify success, but they can also amplify mistakes. Therefore, maintaining an ethical stance and remaining faithful to your principles is crucial. Great entrepreneurs understand this and keep transparency as one of their core values. This creates a strong foundation of trust, both with customers and business partners, resulting in continuous growth. As your entrepreneurial journey progresses, a new question arises. How do you deal with the fear and uncertainties that inevitably appear along the way? This is an area where faith can truly shine. Many solo entrepreneurs, especially those just starting out, face moments of doubt. The fear of failure, of not being good enough, or of not being able to sustain the business long term can be paralyzing. However, it's precisely in these moments that faith becomes the perfect antidote. Trusting in something greater, whether it's divine purpose or simply the belief that everything happens in its own time, helps calm the mind and allows you to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. This process isn't magical, it's a daily practice. In the United States, entrepreneurs who built fortunes working from home often share how faith helped them overcome crises. Many faced early losses, rejections from investors, and even bankruptcies, but faith kept them steady. For many, the belief that they were destined for something greater fueled them and kept them from giving up. When confronted with challenges, they trusted that every difficulty was preparing them for a more prosperous future. This concept is reinforced by the famous passage from Romans 8 verse 28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to his purpose. This assurance helps you see crises as hidden opportunities, as bridges leading you to a higher place. A prosperous mindset complements this faith by teaching you to reprogram your brain to focus on what's positive, on what's working, rather than what's going wrong. Fear often stems from a scarcity mindset, the belief that there won't be more opportunities or that a mistake will be final. However, a prosperous mindset understands that failure is part of growth. In the US, many solo entrepreneurs who now earn millions or billions started with costly mistakes, but those errors became valuable lessons. With an abundance mindset, they learned from their failures, adjusted their strategies, and moved forward with greater knowledge and preparation. Finally, handling fear and uncertainty also requires practical actions. Beyond faith and a prosperous mindset, it's important to adopt strategies that minimize risks, such as building a financial reserve, studying the market you're entering, and staying up to date on the latest trends and innovations. Entrepreneurship, even from home, demands preparation and planning. But with a strong foundation of faith, a vision of abundance, and the consistent actions you take each day, fear loses its power. When you trust that you're on the right path, even moments of uncertainty become just steps, preparing you for something greater and more impactful. As you move forward on your journey as a solo entrepreneur, another fundamental piece of the puzzle is continuous learning. A prosperous mindset is always open to new ideas, seeking to expand knowledge and improve skills. In the United States, the entrepreneurial culture places a high value on education and personal growth. Great business leaders like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates are known for being avid readers, constantly seeking new insights and strategies to help them improve. For them, knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for staying ahead in such a competitive market. And this is a lesson every solo entrepreneur must embrace. The path to billion-dollar success begins with the ability to learn continuously, to adapt, and to innovate. In this context, faith acts as a guide, reminding us that the learning process is not linear but filled with ups and downs. Often, what you learn won't be applied immediately, and results may take time to appear. However, trusting that each new piece of knowledge is preparing you for future success is crucial. The Bible teaches us in Proverbs 4:7, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding." This passage encourages us to seek understanding continuously, as financial and spiritual success go hand in hand with knowledge. A successful solo entrepreneur understands that there is no growth without investing in their own education. Furthermore, in the digital environment, where change happens rapidly and constantly, learning becomes a competitive advantage. The online market is dynamic, and what worked yesterday may not work today. This means you must stay up to date on new technologies, market trends, and consumer demands. Online courses, books, podcasts, and mentorships are powerful tools to keep your business competitive. However, it requires the humility to recognize that no matter how much you know, there will always be more to learn. This demands an open mind and a constant willingness to adapt. Entrepreneurs who build fortunes are those who see learning as a continuous journey, not as a stage that ends after initial success. Finally, it's important to highlight that beyond seeking technical knowledge, it's essential to invest in personal and spiritual development. Entrepreneurship is a mental marathon, and staying balanced, emotionally and spiritually, is crucial to not losing your way. Many solo entrepreneurs succumb to stress, anxiety, and burnout because they neglect this side of the journey. Faith can be a source of balance and calm amidst the pressure. Practices like meditation, prayer, and uplifting readings help keep the mind focused and the spirit strong. After all, as James 1:5 teaches, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him." When you align with this principle, both your mind and your business will be ready for continuous growth. Another vital element in the journey of a solo entrepreneur is creativity. In the digital world, where new trends emerge and fade quickly, the ability to innovate is crucial for standing out and thriving. The good news is that both faith and a prosperous mindset directly fuel creativity. When you believe that you are destined for great things and see the world as full of opportunities, Your mind opens up to new ideas and creative solutions for old problems. In the United States, where digital entrepreneurship is booming, those who manage to stand out aren't necessarily the ones with the most money or resources, but rather those who bring something unique to the market, something people have never seen or experienced before. Faith acts as a catalyst for your creative confidence. It reminds you that you have within you the necessary resources to innovate and create something new. The Bible is filled with stories of people who accomplished the impossible because they believed they had the power to do so. A classic example is David, who defeated Goliath with a creative approach, using a simple sling and stone instead of heavy armor. This story is a powerful reminder that the solution to your biggest challenges may not lie in conventional tools or what everyone else is doing, but in something simple and innovative that you can create. In business, it's often these creative solutions that revolutionize the market and transform solo entrepreneurs into industry giants. Additionally, a prosperous mindset allows you to see failures as opportunities to innovate. Where others see problems, you see the chance to create something better. Successful entrepreneurs in the United States, like Elon Musk, are known for their creative approach to solving seemingly insurmountable challenges. Instead of accepting the limitations imposed by the market, they question them and seek alternative ways of doing things. This is something you can apply to your own business, even while working from home. Creativity doesn't require large financial resources, but rather an open mind and a willingness to try new approaches. Entrepreneurs who have built digital empires often started with small innovations that addressed specific needs of their audience. Finally, creativity is also linked to the ability to quickly adapt to change. In the digital environment, everything can change overnight, from the platforms we use to consumer demands. Having a creative mind allows you to adjust to these changes without losing sight of your goal. While many people panic when the market shifts or new trends emerge, creative entrepreneurs see it as an opportunity to refresh their strategies and keep growing. This is the secret to lasting success. Not resting on what already works, but always looking for ways to improve, innovate, and better serve the needs of your customers. Creativity, fueled by faith and a prosperous mindset, is the key to staying relevant in such a competitive market. Now that you understand the power of faith, a prosperous mindset, discipline, continuous learning, and creativity, it's important to talk about the impact this can have not only on your financial success, but also on your personal and spiritual life. Running a business from home, especially in the United States, presents a unique opportunity to create a life where work and purpose align harmoniously. Many solo entrepreneurs discover that when they integrate faith into their business practices, they experience a balance and peace that go beyond mere material gain. Money, of course, is an essential part of success, but true prosperity involves living a full life in all areas. This alignment between faith and prosperity also leads to a deeper understanding of your role in the world. As you begin to thrive, you realize that your success can and should positively impact the lives of others. One of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is thinking that success is a solitary pursuit meant only for personal gain. However, those who truly prosper, both financially and spiritually, are the ones who see their achievements as a way to serve and bless others. This is directly connected to the biblical principle of generosity. Jesus taught us, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Acts 20, verse 35. Entrepreneurs who apply this concept to their businesses and personal lives find that true prosperity is far richer than just numbers in a bank account. Moreover, adopting a prosperous mindset helps you see money as a tool rather than an end. Money, in the hands of a person of faith, can be used to transform communities, invest in causes that bring positive impact, and create a lasting legacy. In the United States, many solo entrepreneurs have begun using part of their fortunes to fund social projects, support educational initiatives, and even invest in startups of other entrepreneurs. This is the true definition of success, when your work not only brings personal benefits, but also influences the world in a positive way. This is where faith and prosperity meet in their fullest form, producing fruits that extend far beyond the material. Finally, this combination of faith, a a prosperous mindset, and solo entrepreneurial success brings something money alone can't buy: life satisfaction and a sense of purpose. Throughout this journey, you'll realize that the true reward isn't just in the billions earned, but in the sense of living according to your purpose, knowing that every step you take is aligned with a greater plan for your life. When this happens, you not only transform your own reality, but also become a source of inspiration and blessing to everyone around you. This is the power of aligning faith with a prosperous mindset. The ability to create not only material wealth, but an abundant life in every aspect. We've reached the most important point of this journey. How can faith and a prosperous mindset actually help you make billions without leaving your room? From the beginning, we've seen that it's not just about financial strategies or digital tools, but about a deep alignment between your mind, spirit, and actions. When you combine unwavering faith with a vision of abundance, your perspective on the world changes completely. What once seemed impossible starts to become accessible, and the barriers many people face turn into opportunities for you to innovate and grow. Faith, when paired with a prosperous mindset, acts like a compass, keeping you on course even when life's storms arise. The fulfillment of this promise lies in the transformation that happens within you. When your mind is programmed for prosperity and your heart is full of faith, you begin to see the digital world as a vast field of opportunity. Whether you're selling products online, creating content, or offering services, you realize that physical limitations, like working from home, don't stop you from achieving global success. In the United States, this is the reality for many solo entrepreneurs who started small but grew to the point of making billions. Throughout their journey, what sustained them was their belief that they were capable of creating something big, even with almost nothing at the start. Moreover, we've seen that true success goes beyond the numbers. To truly prosper means finding balance between work and personal life, contributing to the well-being of those around you, and using your wealth as a tool for positive transformation in the world. Faith constantly reminds us that we are here for a greater purpose, and our success can be a reflection of that purpose in action. When you understand this, your entrepreneurial journey becomes much more meaningful, and money becomes a natural consequence of work done with purpose, dedication, and generosity. In conclusion, the initial promise is fulfilled when you choose to embrace this prosperity mindset combined with faith. What once seemed like a distant dream, making billions without leaving home, becomes a real, attainable, and most importantly, sustainable possibility. You realize that the path to success isn't about what you have, but about who you are and how you position yourself in the world. With faith, discipline, continuous learning, and a prosperous vision, you are ready to achieve what once seemed impossible, transforming your life and positively impacting many others along the way. If this video has inspired you to see entrepreneurship in a completely new way, now is the time to act. Everything you've learned here will only have value if you put it into practice. So start applying the principles of faith and a prosperous mindset to your business today. Believe in your potential, keep your vision of success strong, and follow the steps we discussed to transform your financial life, even without leaving your room. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos, where we'll continue exploring how to combine faith with business strategies to achieve extraordinary results. Like this video.